I usually get disappointed when others don't react in the way I expect them to. And I start overthinking about why did they react that way, or did I do something wrong? What will they be thinking about me? And all that unnecessary stuff. Then because of this overwhelm and this mental chaos, I used to react out of it and do something which I end up regretting almost all the time. It became my habit. The typical advices of be yourself, be authentic, they are really inspiring and they sound great. But when it comes to actual implementation, they didn't really help me get out of or break out of this people pleasing cycle. So that's until I came to a realization that people pleasing is a result of me compromising my soul. And that really clicked. Compromise leads to inauthentic expression or inaction. You don't say what you want to say, you don't do what you want to do. And if you don't say or do what you want to do, then you won't be able to see the true depth in it. And if you can't see your own true depth, then you end up feeling like I'm not good enough. You start questioning yourself, which makes you compromise even more. So it just becomes an endless loop. The word compromise really did something in me. It made me reflect on all my previous actions. If someone asked me to do something, I would immediately do it, except for my parents. But I would immediately do it without even thinking if it's right for me or if I really like doing it. And then I used to regret. It made me feel weak and restless. But on the other hand, there are a couple moments in my life where I did stand my ground, where I honored myself over pleasing others. And those were the moments where I just felt effortless because it takes a lot of effort to actually pretend and please others. When that effort is no longer required, you just flow. I think that's when you're authentic, and that's when you are yourself. There are a couple things which helped me in this process. First is awareness. I started observing my day to day conversations, and whenever I catch myself compromising, I just say to myself, this is it. This is the moment I stop this habit pattern. I'm not going to compromise, I'm not going to please, and I'm going to stand my ground. And even by the end of the day, I used to reflect like, how was the day? Did I compromise or did I stay true to myself? That also helped. Second is patience. Patience, especially in conversations, was very helpful because earlier I used to just try to fill in awkward silences by just rambling something. But now with patience, I learned that I can just listen and speak only when I feel called to. Otherwise, it's just unnecessarily wasting my energy speaking something which I don't intend to. Third is presence, and I think this is the most important one. Being actually present in the conversation, listening to the other person, goes way more than trying to think of what to speak next. It's actually more about your vibration and your frequency than the words. We say that I like the vibe of that person. So it's all about the vibe. Presence also helps when I feel anxious. Grounding into the presence let it be as simple as taking a deep breath or other nervous system regulation exercises, they really help with anxiety in that moment, in that conversation. So, yeah, these are the things which I wanted to share.